Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. I hope you are all well. My name is AMMAR bin FAIZAL AZMI, number ID 2022457544. I am mechanical student in UiTM Shah Alam. So I am very excited to share our experience and findings from our recent site visit as part of MEC 640 course assignment. We had to explore our site visit assignment, which is in Proton. Next, I will introduce our team members, which is first is me, Ahmad bin AZMI, 2022457544, and then Muhammad Aliff bin Azmi, 20228096, and then Muhammad AFNAN bin Ahmad ASRI, 2022494256, and lastly DMITRI LUPING, number ID 2022467792. The content in our presentation slide is 1. Introduction, 2. Findings, 3. Discussion, 4. Continuous quality improvement CQI, and lastly evidence. Next, for the introduction. Proton originates as Malaysia's flagship national car project, established with the overarching goal of catalyzing the nation's economic growth and establishing a solid foundation for the indigenous automotive industry. The introduction of the Proton saga in 1985 marked the commencement of an eventful and dynamic trajectory for this national automotive brand, consistently heralded as a pivotal milestone in Malaysia automotive landscape. Then, global presence and impact on the industry. The inception of the Proton saga in 1985 marked the commencement of an exciting journey for the national car brand, consistently celebrated as the pride of the nation. Proton has evolved into a comprehensive manufacturer at the forefront of the nation's automotive industrialization effort and ecosystem. Advancing to 2017, Proton entered a new phase in its quest to become a globally respected automotive brand. Through a strategic partnership between its principal, DRB Highcom, and Zhejiang Geely Holding Group, presently Proton continues to captivate its customer with vehicles rooted in its brand commitment of inspiring connection and built upon its foundational values, consistently delivering innovative technology, reliability, and international standard. So this is our findings in site visit assignment, which is first, manufacturing process, 2nd, design concept and quality assurance, 3rd, products, and 4th, problem faced by the manufacturing company.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Aliff bin Azmi and my matrix ID is 2022800096, and here I will be explaining for the manufacturing process. In Proton Tanjung Malim, it will consist 4 type of process in manufacturing, which are the stamping, body assembly, paint, and trim and final. So let's move on to the first step, which is stamping process flow. So this process will consist for the 6 part, which is blanking, cleaning, die setting, cutting blank shear, piling, and stamping machine. For the piling, the first step is they will get the coil product from others country, which are Thailand, Vietnam, China, or etc. After the coil that they have obtained, they need to be uncoiling it first and cleaning the coil. Then the die setting need to be prepared. After that, they will need to be cutting the blank, since the coil product they will obtain in a large scale, so they need to cut it in a certain measure scale to put in the piling and stamping machine. After that, the die preparation need to be made. After we settle down the die preparation, they will doing the 4 process, which is the draw process, trim process, pierce process, and flange process. After these 4 processes have been done, the restrike and cam process will be made. After done the pelleting, the rework need to be made if something error happened at the stamping product. The name of machine that used in the stamping process is a stamping press machine. So let's move on to the second process flow, which is a body assembly. So this will consist of several steps until it reach a body fitting, which are an upper body, a front end assembly, a front floor assembly, rear floor, main body, framing, roof installation, main body resport, a spot welding, a side structure assembly, closure part assembly, and lastly a body fitting. So for the upper body, front end, and a front floor and rear floor, the upper body will in charge for the operator to do this assembly, which is install the hood, install the bonnet, install the door, and etc. While doing the 3 part, which is the front end, front floor, and rear floor, the sub assembly also will be doing by the operator, which is the sub assembly will be doing using a welding gun. Then we move on to the underbody. The underbody the underbody will be made by an automatic machine, such as a main assembly, a main body, roof installation, and it will consist a side also. So the closure part assembly will be doing by the operator. It is because they're not doing it to use a automatic machine, since it is a limitless area, which is the car will have the small area, so it will be a limit for a automatic machine to enter that area. So the operator will be doing this task. Also, the electro deposition will make the tempo of the product for the basis for the chassis is to stay more longer, and it will reduce the rusty and etc. So next we'll be going to the primer. So the primer paint is a substance that applied to a surface before applying the color coat and clear coat. It is because the primer will attach to grip the chassis, and it is easier for the color coat to attach on top of the primer. So the primer will be doing up to 3 or 4 layers to make the primer grip as tight as possible for the chassis. So we move on to the last part in the body painting, which is the color. In a color process, it will contain a color coat and a clear coat. So as we all know, there are many types of color for a car. So in Proton, they will serve I think 7 to 8 colors. It based on a type of car. So it will need to prepare a certain part of every each of color. So when we doing the site visit, we consist to see a X50 applying a color code. So we have been experienced to watch it face to face. So we are really very excited to watch it and how they are doing the process. So the color will be doing same as a primer coat, up to 3 and 4 layers. Then we need to wait for several time off to let it dry. Then the clear coat will be applied. So for the number 1, they will be doing the harness layout wiring, which is they will install the main wire to control all the electronic in the car. And number 2, they will be doing the headlining instrument panel, such as installing the door trim, installing the dashboard, the headlining, the rubber, and other things. For the part 3 is a fuel tank and engine docking. They will be assemble the fuel tank. And for the number 4, they will be install the exhaust and the bumper. For the number 5, they will install the mirror and battery installation. For the number 6, the door and seat installation. As you all to be informed, this all part will be doing by the operator and they will be lead by the supervisor. For the number 7 is a component inspection. Number 8, it will go for the car alignment. Number 9 is to test the brake drum and the light test, such as signal, reverse, high beam, and the daylight. And for the lastly is a running test, that they will try to drive it and a testing road, not the main road, but only for the testing road.
Hi, my name is Muhammad AFNAN by ASRI. So for the design concept, for your information, Proton has emphasized the integration of contemporary design feature in its vehicle. Throughout its history, the company has unveiled multiple models featuring enhanced aesthetic, improved aerodynamic, and meticulous attention to the design details. The involvement of international design collaborators and incorporation of customer input has been instrumental in shaping Proton's design principle. The company strives to develop vehicles that cater to a diverse consumer base, taking into account considerations like functionality, comfort, and visual attractiveness. So next we have quality assurance. Proton has adopted through quality assurance protocol to guarantee the resilience and dependability of its vehicles. A lot of testing procedures are employed across the entire manufacturing process, encompassing evaluation of materials, components, and the final assembly. Proton consistently integrates ongoing improvement initiatives and feedback loops into its quality management system to swiftly tackle issues and elevate the overall quality of its product. A strong commitment to complying with the international quality standards and obtaining certification is typically a priority for Proton, showcasing its dedication to delivering vehicles that exceed industry benchmarks. So for safety in Proton, for Safety Act, we have OSHA 1994. Company needs to comply with the legal, and Proton has registered their land to the Safety Act. We have safety policy, ISO 45, safety management organization system, ISO 14001, environmental QA, dojo system, 5S system, Kaizen system, Bomber Act 1988, Poison Act 1952, AQA 1974, Biochemical 1992, controlled by Suruhanjaya Tenaga. These are the safety act for Proton company. And for the safety method, we have safety hub environment C policy. Section 15 for employer and Section 24 for employee. So safety precaution at some sub-assembly. The workers need to use thick leather glove when handling with the component with a sharp edge to prevent the worker has injury while they are working in the station. And for the clamping machine safety feature, they have the on button must be clicked by two hands for to prevent any injuries for the worker. And for the clamping machine itself, it have clamping area sensor. If not in the clamping area sensor, machine will not operate. So there are a few product by Protons that they have developed. So for X70, S90, X70, and X50, this product are developed in Tanjung Malim, Proton Tanjung Malim, while the Saga and Persona they developed in Proton Shah Alam.
Problems faced by Proton are technical and market issues. Technical issues include supply chain disruption, whether it's accident or short supply, technological advancement component. Market issues include market competition, economic factors, consumer and consumer preferences. Market competition include they have to compete with similar companies such as Poredwa, Nissan, Toyota, Isuzu, and many others. Overall, Proton are able to adapt to modern technology and keep competing in the market and produce good product. They are following regulation of OSHA, ensuring the safety of the worker and provide less hazardous work environment. Proton able to deliver good product due to the implementation of quality management system, abide by ISO 9001 standard. Proton able to collab with suppliers that provide top quality component that also align with ISO 9001 standard.